Hi, Mark Jewell here, and today we are going to take a running shoe and flatten it. Before I start, I'd like to thank Facundo Mire, who actually created the shoe. He's the designer and developer of this shoe. He works with McNeil and Associates in Argentina, and he's made this beautiful shoe. He's got the stitching, laces, everything. A very functional shoe. What I'm going to do right now is I've taken that and I'm taking some components off the shoe, and such as the shoelaces and the sole. Those parts are already flat, so we don't need to flatten them again. And what I've done is I'll go and I'll open up the file which I've created using Facundo's model, and I call that my shoe. And as you can see, same shoe, I've just taken off the bottom here, the sole, and I've removed the shoelaces. So what we want to do is we'll create the 2D flat pattern by selecting create on our screen up here, highlighting our shoe and just hitting enter. And now that pattern's ready, it's created, and we will flatten it. So we click the flatten button, and as you can see, we've got the two screens, left hand TerraFlat pattern, right hand side TerraFlat model. I'm just going to drag the left screen because that's what we're concerned with, the flat pattern. I'll show you. Now there's quite a bit of stress on the model. As you can see, we've got there's 7 pieces here that make up that shoe, and we've got the left and right side of the shoe. We have the insignias which go onto the side of the shoe. We have the heel part, and we also have what I call the toe cap, which is stitched on the front of the shoe. And some of these parts are over 20%. I mean, dark red, we're over 20% stress on the material. So what we're going to do is go in and we are going to spring these parts. So I'll select the pieces that we want sprung, and right here, and once I have them selected, simply hit enter on the keyboard, and the spring status appears, and it's working on the first part of the 7 pieces. Now I've done this shoe several times, and it takes about 10 minutes to flatten the pieces completely. So instead of taking the 7 minutes, I'm just going to stop the process here, and I am going to load up the flat patterns that I've created as a DXF. And it's here, right here. So as you can see, we have the 7 pieces, excuse me. We have the insignias that go on the shoe, just here, and we have the heel cap, the toe cap, and the lace, where the laces would go. So in about 10 minutes, we've created patterns that now can be sent to our leather cutting machine and nested and used to create a shoe template.